Hey there, Walkazoo. Mr. B here. I just want to take a moment to read one of our favorite stories in the Bauer house, the magic hockey stick. We're big hockey fans, and my son Jaxon's here to read the story along with me. Mom never knew why she was sent 2 tickets to go to that special event. She just said to Dad, "It's for a good cause, and charity auctions are always such draws." My father said, "Honey, you've got to be kidding. We haven't the money for auctions or bidding." But that Friday night, tuxedoed and gowned, my mom was all smiles while Daddy just frowned. They went to their auction and kept their hands low till Mother reached up straight to her bow. The auctioneer spotted her hand in the air and shouted out, "Sold to the women back there." My father blacked out, and when he awoke, he looked up at Mom and said, "Are we broke?" All she could say was, "It happened so quick, and now we were the owners of Wayne Gretzky's stick. It might not be something that you would have brought her, but think of her joy it will bring to your daughter." At breakfast, Mom asked if I could explain. How great was this Gretzky, this player named Wayne? I told her that Wayne was the best of all time and how he just scored goal number 99. Then Dad butted in, "Let's make one thing clear. This stick's not a toy. It's not to leave here. It cost us a fortune, so please don't take it. I'll go through the roof if someone should break it." But one day, the pull of that stick got too strong, and though what I did was terribly wrong, I took down that stick with Wayne Gretzky's autograph and hid it inside of my long neck giraffe. I went to the rink and down on the ice, to the ice, where some people pointed and others looked twice. Even my teammates had a good laugh. I must have looked odd with that old stuffed giraffe. But out on the ice, on my very first shift, I suddenly knew that I had a great gift. As soon as I touched it, I wasn't the same. That stick changed my style. It changed the whole game. And as I took my first shot whizzed past the goalie, I heard him exclaim, "Gee whiz, holy moly!" Nobody noticed the name on my stick, but that very day I scored a hat trick. I'd sneak the stick out whenever we play. I can't even count all the goals that I made. I'd always score one, and often score twice. That magical stick was quite a device. And after each game, I'd sneak the stick back. Thank goodness my parents weren't ones to keep track. But while I was having this fabulous season, Wayne had stopped scoring, and I knew the reason. Game after game, he just couldn't score. 1 game, then 2 games, then 3 games, and more. I read all the papers. The writers were rough. They wrote that Wayne Gretzky had lost his best stuff. They said old Wayne, once so great and admired, was now just too slow, too old, and too tired. Oh, how I turned to hear such things said. I tossed and I turned, and I withered in my bed. And then as I fell into deepening slumber, a voice said to me, "Return the man's lumber." That stick meant the world to me and my team, but who could ignore such a voice in a dream? And then I remembered that warning from Dad. If that stick should vanish, he'd really be mad. But I didn't care. I'd made my decision. I knew what to do. I now had a mission. I'd go to the garden and ask to see Wayne. I knew I had something to ease all his pain. The man at the door was a fellow named Bob, and letting me in could have cost him his job. But he was a fan as well as a guard. He told me, "Be kind, Wayne's taking this hard." Wayne was very down, way down in the dumps. "It's bad," he said sadly, "the worst of all slumps." Then I took the stick from my trusty giraffe. Wayne saw it was signed with his own autograph. I said, "It's the stick that scored 999. I want to have it here. It's really not mine. It's made me much better. I'm now my team's star. I'm sure it will bring out the star that you are." Now, Wayne always welcomed a timely assist, so as he laid his strong hand on my little girl's wrist, "But what about you, girl? This stick helps you score." But I said I thought that he needed it more. He said, "You're most kind." And then with a laugh, the great one asked me for my autograph. Later that night, I watched ESPN. The Rangers and Gretzky were playing again. Then Dad called to me, "Come in here, quick. Tell me, young lady, just where is that stick?" I said, "Dad, I'm sorry, but please come with me." And I sat him in front of our color TV. As we looked on, the great Gretzky scored. And seeing that stick, my father just roared, "You gave him our stick, for crying out loud." But Mom slapped me 5 and said she was proud. Wayne may have scored with a flick of his wrist, yet it was our daughter who gets the assist. In our final game, we played well and won. Still, I was more pleased with what I had done. I had pulled Wayne right out of his slump and helped him get over the 1,000 goals hump. And as for that stick and how much it's worth, it's now the most famous stick on the earth. It's up in Toronto encased in a shrine. That stick with 2 names, Wayne Gretzky's and mine. The end. Boys and girls, we hope you had a chance to enjoy that story, and you guys are reading lots of books at home. Of course, with March is Reading Month, so our teachers here at Wakazu, we hope to see you all soon. Can you say bye, Jaxon? Mm-hmm. See you, Wakazu.